to round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of October 11th. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
Today, we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you'll find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. And I will start. As you probably know, there's kind of a trend going on of newsletters, and blogs are over and podcasts, I guess, are, I don't know. But anyway, an alternative.
Podcasts are strong.
That's right. Podcasts are still strong. And actually, I got this newsletter and I was like, wouldn't it be nice if someone was reading this to me into my ears? So it's called The Spread, this newsletter, and it is, I'll read you their tagline, which is celebrating the best of women's media in a post-newsstand world. So basically, it's just a collection of links to stories and other and articles, whatever things that the authors have found and are suggesting, and it's long. Like the newsletter itself is pretty wordy and chatty. So if you like that kind of thing, go for it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they just are curating, as they say. Every week in here, this is from their site as well, a fresh batch of smart, funny, weird, deeply reported, knock your socks off women's stories. Now, women's, I could, I mean, the idea is that things you might have once seen in like Glamour or Vanity Fair or whatever, they are providing here. So anyway, newsletter for people who like magazines, I guess, and who miss them and who don't really subscribe to print or digital magazines anymore, but you want like just that little sampling. That's what you can get from The Spread.
All righty. Interesting.
How about you, Nicole? What are you sharing this week?
I am sharing cat food.
With all of us.
Exactly. You non-cat owners, you. We discovered this cat food product, and my cats love it. It's called Hartz Delectables Squeeze Up.
Ooh.
So think of Go-Gurt, the Go-Gurt tubes, the yogurt tubes. But inside is like pureed cat food that is different flavors. And what you do is you take really
appetizing.
Well, the cats
it's
think
like
it is,
toothpaste, like tuna flavored toothpaste or something.
Yeah. But it's very handy because you just rip off the top and then you hold it out and the cats come over and then they just have a few little licks of it and then they're gone. But it's a nice way to bribe your cats over to near you and to hang out with you. So, but they love it. They'll do anything for it.
Could you tuck a pill in it and then sort of squirt it in their mouth and they wouldn't know?
Yeah. Actually, my daughter babysat for a lady that did that. She would crunch up the pill and then just put it in there and the cat would just look away. Yeah. So yeah. And they're fairly inexpensive. I mean, it's something that you'll find in grocery stores. So it's not overly pricey.
Okay. Yeah. Does it need to be refrigerated or you just have it in the...
I refrigerate it after I open it because they don't have it in one sitting. Like
so you want to just be really careful that you don't reach in for a Go-Gurt and get yourself...
Really careful. Thankfully, our Go-Gurt days are over. So we're reaching
that would be an upsetting reveal. Who got that tuna yogurt?
Well, and apparently it was the only saving grace for when when we went away for a few days. I had somebody come over and cat sit, and the only proof of life that they could get was when they held out these little
cat
Go-Gurts, and then the cats would come running, and then they'd run away.
They need to make those with like sardines for those of us who have to eat those.
Oh my goodness. Moving on.
Shoot it down my gullet.
Not touching that. Just no.
Oh dear. Well, I have something much more appetizing to talk about.
Let's hear it.
You tell.
So I am not one of the pumpkin crazies. When this time of year comes around, I don't need pumpkin coffee. I don't need pumpkin ice cream. I don't need to have pumpkin scented items. I don't go crazy about pumpkin, but man, I like me a pumpkin donut from Dunkin' Donuts. And I am tipped that their season is extraordinarily short. I think that they could indulge us in delicious, spicy donut for longer than they do. But it does appear to be pumpkin donut season. We've gotten them the last 2 times we've gotten donuts. So if you too are a pumpkin donut enjoyer, rush right down to your Dunkin' Donuts. They should have them there. Eat as many as you can before they're gone. I just really like them so much. My husband brought some pumpkin donuts home from the supermarket the other day. And while they were not as good as the Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin donuts, I still enjoyed eating them very much. So it reminded me of my childhood when they used to just have these. They weren't pumpkin donuts. They were just like spiced donuts with crumb on them. And they were like, a little bigger than chicken nugget size. They were so tasty. Brings me back to my youth when I could eat things and not worry about how many calories they had. Anyway, pumpkin donut season.
Good.
Yeah. And that is it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about homecoming, things we're teaching our kids, and evaluating schools. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/momitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things we talk about. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday.